My name is Simon Castagna. I'm a software developer at Kosli. In this video, I'll show you Kosli's new controls feature. I'll show you how a control gets defined, how builds are evaluated against it, and how it can be used to gate deployments. So here what you see is Kosli's definition of our artifact binary provenance control, which is in our SDLC, and which states that every artifact running in production must have a known verifiable origin. So in Kosli, a flow represents a process, a release pipeline, for example, and a trail, which you see here, is a run of that process. So this is trail for the build of the creator artifact in CyberDojo, which is an open source project to train and learn test-driven development. So within a trail, you report facts to Kosli. We call these attestations. You can report builds, test results, scan results, pull requests, and so on. And we've now added a new type of attestation called a decision, which you can see right here. A decision records the outcome of a judgment about whether a specific control has been satisfied. So let's have a look at how CyberDojo implemented this control. So here we have the list of controls that CyberDojo implemented. And the one we're interested in is this one, binary provenance. So within this control, you can see the decisions tab, which lists every single decision that has been made in a trail against this control. And in the coverage tab here, you can see how widely a control is enforced across your environments. So not just where decisions have been recorded, but where it's actually required as part of an environment's policy. So for SDLC control 0002, that's 100% coverage. Every single CyberDojo environment enforces it. Let's have a look at where these decisions actually come from. As part of building and pushing a new image, the trail is evaluated with the Kosli evaluate trail command against a Rego policy that captures our controls requirements. This is the Rego policy that's used in our evaluation. It checks that the artifact's signed build attestation from GitHub actually matches this artifact and came from a trusted builder. If we go back to our build workflow a little bit further down, we can see that the output of that evaluation is used in our decision attestation right here. If we go back to our trail, this is the decision attestation that we're seeing right here. So on the environment side, this control is a requirement for every artifact running in our environments. So if we look at our policies, our environment policies, you can see that every artifact requires an attestation of type decision for this control. That requirement is then enforced by a policy enforcement point in the release pipeline, which we have right here. So there is an SDLC control gate job and a Kosli assert artifact for the Kosli AWS beta environment right here. So if the artifact does not have a compliant decision for our control, this step will fail and the workflow will stop before the artifact is ever deployed to the environment. And that takes us to our environment. This is what's currently running in our AWS beta environment. We can find our creator artifact, which is compliant and which satisfies our provenance policy. And that's it for controls. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with us. Thank you.